Oh, the dude, that guy.
That guy.
He's a hot man.
Whoa.
Welcome to Every Album Ever with Mike and Alex. My name is Michael Mansour, and I'm joined, as always, by my is that your summer wearing co-host, Alexander Volts. Say hello. And
this is more like Mike's room runs real warm. I'm going to sweat. Let me be comfortable.
Dude, it's not only a warm room, always. It's the hottest room in this whole house.
Yeah.
My AC is on the fritz.
Yes.
When setting up, it just turned off on its own. I did a little blowing the cartridge magic. Got it working again. But at any moment,
it's going to be a cruel summer.
And I will react as though it's happening for the first time. I'll knock stuff over. I'll be a fucking baby about it, dude. I'm hot, dude. It's hot in here. This is Every Album Ever, the podcast where we listen to every single album in the world, one artist at a time, sometimes one album at a time. Today, we'll be discussing the one album by
Embrace.
The
punk band, not the Britpop band.
Not the Britpop band. Actually, I think out of every episode that we've done, 90 something at this point, I have referenced YMO and Embrace the most.
Yeah.
Like I keep bringing them up because they keep I don't know why I just have these associations. They're my Kevin Bacon of music.
Yeah. After listening to this album, this is a random album to bring up all the time.
It's not random, Alex. It fucking pioneered emo.
I mean, yeah, I hope you got some takes.
I hate you.
If it was just me, this would be like a 10-minute episode.
I'm already angry. I'm already fucking angry.
It's nothing bad.
You should be crying with me, Alex.
Yeah.
Crying with me. Shit. Yeah. If you're new here, then hello. You must like interesting and obscure music. Hi. We do a lot of that here. Mostly that.
Something about your phrasing right there was very Jay Birchall to me.
Oh, wait, you mean Baruchel?
Whatever.
The tall, skinny dweeb guy?
Yeah.
Man, whatever happened to him? Is he dead?
He's still going.
Still going?
I saw him on, they were like a few years old, some Letterkenny episodes, and
I hope he's all right.
He seems like a good dude.
He seems all right.
He gave us Goon. Goon was an
Goon?
You've never
seen Goon.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, what's Goon? I know the name.
It's the hockey movie.
Oh.
With Sean William Scott. And
dude, you bring up Sean William Scott. I already have all kinds of assumptions, pre-made assumptions.
Dude, they will be blown away.
Okay.
Turns
out Sean William Scott is a great actor.
And Goon is just like an amazing movie. So,
all right.
Don't watch the sequel, but the first one.
Fuck, where have I been living? I've been living in Ian Mackaye's world, dude.
Yes.
I've been living in Dischord Records because, I was going on a thing and then I got sidetracked.
I got sidetracked.
You can subscribe if you like. You can hit all those stupid fucking buttons if you want. Okay, I don't like YouTube. I don't like fucking Instagram. I don't like any of this shit. I don't want to be here, but if you like this, then you help us out.
It's the nature of the beast.
Exactly. You'll find a whole link to the Embrace's one album in the description. But we usually got playlists. So if you want to check out the playlist, everyalbumever.com, blah, 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 blah. Patreon.com/everyalbumever. If you want to, help us out, you get some bonus episodes. If you want to suggest artists for us, you can jump the line, make sure we get to it ever. Because a lot of them are off their way off.
For not being a hugely popular podcast. Somehow the requests have gotten out of control.
It's interesting. I really do, to my core, believe that everybody who sent a request has not listened. Like since like oh, this is a good. All right, try these guys, and then just never came back.
Yep.
All right.
Also,
probably not true, but I do feel that way.
Haven't given a shout out to Connie in a while, but she was like,
day one,
and she has not made a request in so long.
It's been a while
that I'm sure she's listening to this, and I feel like she should get a cut for being a day one, always sharing, always reposting.
She'll get 10% of our $10 a month that we get.
Oh, I meant like a cut in line.
No.
But also maybe a cut. So you can, if you haven't cashed in a while, Connie, I would I'd be open to that.
As would I. But yeah, you could you also just send a standard request, everyalbumever@gmail.com. We will put it on the main list. We will get to it. We eventually, but if you want to if you can't wait for some reason, but embrace. So this is a bit of a loose ends, not really, but kind of, to both our Minor Threat episode and our Fugazi episode.
We're really blurring the lines between
they're all
loose end episodes.
They're all just connected. Ian Mackaye, dude. Ian Mackaye bands.
Yeah.
Fucking the most lovable punk Muppet.
He is kind of Muppety.
His voice is. I love the guy.
Yeah, I saw when the brief things that have been written about this band that it was part of something called the Revolution Summer.
The Revolution Summer
of 85.
Yeah.
And I clicked on it thinking it'd be this big Wikipedia. It's like a paragraph.
It's got to be nothing. Yeah. Fucking joke.
Yeah. I found a documentary called Salad Days, which I was like, maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I won't. Guess what?
Didn't.
I don't know.
Could have just left out the entire information, but I like you just like, hey, guess what? You can't. I could have found out more. Chose not to. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Also, if anyone wants to check out Salad Days, it's on the Canopy app.
What the fuck is that?
So, if you're cool and you have a library card,
and you also call it library.
Yes, that's how I pronounce it. Canopy lets you stream things completely free. So,
dude, what a way to make library cards relevant,
right?
Because come on, let's be honest here. Let's be honest. How many percentile? And what percentile do you think?
Probably
fucking 98.
Yeah.
God damn. Well, reading sucks, dude. It's boring.
But streaming documentaries about I'm not even getting paid to do this, about the DC hardcore scene.
Hell yeah. I can't believe I haven't watched it. I feel like a fraud. In many ways I am, but I actually am pretty curious. I don't know anything about the Revolution Summer except for Frights of Spring and fucking Gray Matter maybe.
It's this Dischord Records.
Dischord.
Sorry. Yeah. I don't know.
Discharge is a very cool punk band.
Yes. I'm thinking of the wrong punk logo, but I'm amazed this sounds good, the album.
Yeah.
They only played like nine shows. 15?
Yeah.
All right. That's why Mike's here.
Yeah. It's from the horse's mouth, Dischord. That's according to Dischord. It's like bands like this fascinate me. Also, a lot of punk bands like this fascinate me that they did so little. They put out one record. They played fucking less than 20 shows and inspired all kinds of shit. They inspired an entire subgenre that I mostly hate. A lot of people mostly hate.
Yeah. I can definitely hear it.
Yeah.
Like how someone could listen to that and warp it into the monstrous.
Evolve it, Alex. Yeah. Evolve it, not warp.
Warp into the
warp speed. Gotcha. Full speed ahead. Warp with you.
Warp tour it.
Warp tour. That's how you come to a conclusion. You warp tour that motherfucker.
Yeah. So I can hear it. Yeah. So
a lot of those who don't know, it was originally emo hardcore. Or it started as emotional hardcore, then it kind of got hyphenated to emo core, and then a few years later, more emo started manifesting.
All this other emo stuff.
Yeah.
To the point where we have emo rap now.
How far close to that is goth rap?
I feel like the lines do kind of get blurred. Like there's this, I fucking hate them. There's this group called Priest. Prayers.
Mm-hmm.
Prayers. And it's this like a cholo dude who kind of blends all that shit. I hate it.
Sounds pretty cool to me, dude. A cholo dude. He's probably rad, fool.
I think he's probably like one of Kat Von D's exes or something.
Oh, the dude, that guy.
That guy.
He's a hot man.
Whoa.
I don't fucking remember what he looks like. I'm just saying shit. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave a picture of him. What's his fucking name? Kat Von D's goth bitch.
Just put in like Prayers electronic duo. Prayers the electronic duo.
Electronic.
From San Diego, Holmes.
Oh shit, chologoth.com, dude.
There it is.
That's just fun. Rafael Reyes?
Yep, that's him. Yep, and he is.
Oh, this dude's fucking gross. Oh my god.
He's the Cholo man.
That's a Cholo man, dude.
Yeah, and
God.
and embrace cause this
directly. It's a 1-to-1.
1-to-1.
They punched, that guy fell. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah. Now I'm really bummed that I don't know more about the Evolution Summer. But I do know a little bit about the band. Like, I mean, it's not the craziest history because Ian Mackaye did like a million side projects. Because I mean, he was running Dischord. Well, I think he still runs Dischord Records. And after Minor Threat broke up, he just started fucking doing any little side project. There's one called Egg Hunt. It was him and Jeff Nelson, drummer for Minor Threat, and just a duo. It was just a 2-song demo, and it was a good little record.
Yeah.
And another one called, like, it was just a stupid little story to this. The name of the band is Screwball / Grand Union because they couldn't agree on the band name. I think Ian wanted Skewbald, Jeff wanted Grand Union because, like, I think Skewbald was like some weird word that he found in the dictionary, and Grand Union was like the supermarkets, local supermarkets. So they're like, fuck it, fine, we'll have both names. And they, again, one single, like a two-song single.
Yeah,
it's good. It's fine. So he was doing all these little side projects, and he was starting another one. This time with members of The Faith, led by his younger brother, Alec. And I think Ian and Jeff just decided, like, we can't be in a band together anymore. Like, they were just together for too long. There was too many fights. Just like, it's just, can you just not do this?
1 year in the punk world's an eternity.
Oh, it really was like a summer. Like, hey man, we ran our course. Okay.
Yeah.
How long do you expect to go?
Yeah, it's an interesting, like, transitional band between Minor Threat and Fugazi, and it definitely sounds right
in the middle. It's an interesting
right in the middle
too. And I say in the middle, but it doesn't really sound like either band. Like the writing, the song styles for one are like, nothing even close. And even the guitar work. Like, when I think of Fugazi guitar work, I think a lot of galloping. And ding, 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 ding. And I don't just mean because of fucking waiting room. I mean because the whole discography.
Yeah. No, that's not really in here.
Yeah, nothing like that in here. Because the band is The Faith. The band The Faith, which was a great hardcore band. And it was a hardcore band. Like, there's no mistaking. They're a hardcore band. And it is literally every single member except now Ian singing instead of his brother.
Yeah. I've never listened to The Faith. So
excellent hardcore band. They had their first record was a split LP with another band called Void, another crazy fucking band.
Yep.
So it was always Faith, Void, Faith. There's a little, small town syndrome type thing where, like, you always say the name of the band you like first as the first one. Like, so I always went Void Faith because I like Void a lot.
Yeah.
But Faith is probably a better band, honestly. Then they had one more EP after that called Subject to Change. But they were good musicians for sure.
Yeah.
But they didn't sound like Embrace either, even though it's literally every single member.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it sounds like they, like, deliberately did something different.
Yeah. So that's basically the entirety of how the band. I went too deep, and I went to start talking about
No,
and his brother. One thing happened to his brother when he was like 4 years old. His mom said, like, I'm not going to go that deep. But I was thinking it. So I guess I might as well at least kick off the album.
Yeah. Get into the nitty gritty of it.
Yes. So this is the one and only album, 1987's Embrace. That's Ian as shit.
This opening track, it's like like Minor Threat and the Replacements a little bit.
Yep. Especially those guitars are very replacement-y.
Yeah, but it's like, I would say, like, the guitar tone throughout the album is pretty bright.
Very, very chorusy.
Yeah.
I love this riff. God damn it. I love this song, really.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Do you think that when Ian Mackaye writes sentences, he doesn't use spaces?
No,
That's how he sings.
100% he doesn't, because I was like, I decided to like read along with some of the lyrics, and I'm like, holy shit, he's
taking liberties with that fucking pronunciation, man. He's
really smashing
dude.
words
He put
together.
a layer of olive oil all over the fucking word. I'm glad right through all these.
Yeah, it's really interesting, like reading the lyrics and then hearing how he just like gets through it.
And I mean, one of the biggest reasons why this is so influential is the lyrics. Very fucking emotional.
Yeah.
Sad, depressing as shit, dude.
Yeah.
I remember hearing this as a teenager.
Something like No More Pain, I feel like that kind of like blends the emotion with some of the straight edge values on there. So yeah, I could see that. And also a few of these songs, as is for a lot of punk things, still felt very like the lyrical content felt very timely still to this day.
Because that's the thing about, and this is coming as a guy who doesn't really care about lyrics, but I do appreciate that. I don't know why they're important. When you're being really honest and sincere about something that's affecting you, that is fucking timeless, dude.
Yeah.
Don't like. I think it was something that Bob Dylan said about the Beatles, something about like they don't write anything meaningful or bigger than themselves or something like that. I don't remember the exact quote, but then I thought like, so fucking what? How is it less real if it's about you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's something that's like directly tied into like the DC scene, where like, like LA or New York, they sing about things, but as DC is, it's like the people who live in the like level of like, there's people who live in DC and they're poor, and then there's all these rich like politicians running around.
It's a very dichotomized.
So yeah,
place,
to me that is not just here, but but for some reason I thought about that more than his other bands.
Yeah, it's certainly more. I don't know, because maybe it's so relatable because it's like a guy in his 20s going through emotional stuff rather than an angry kid trying to figure himself out, or whatever the fuck Fugazi wrote about,
Yeah. Fugazi, a little more abstract.
Yeah,
lyrics.
exactly. Yeah, this is extremely digestible, very relatable, and I mean painfully relatable, because I bought this album when I was before I go into that story. If you're watching the YouTube video, you'll see the reissue cover. This isn't the original cover. Couldn't find a big size the original cover. I don't know why they changed it. I don't know why it's so hard to find, but I think it's kind of better. It's almost like Picasso-esque.
Oh, I'm looking at it on Wikipedia. Yeah. It's a little more detailed. Yeah, I think I'm with you. I like the original one better. But
I bought this when I was 13, 8th grade, 13. Fucking rough age, dude. Rough age.
Are you sure it wasn't like 5 or 7 or fucking?
I know to disappoint you. I got this one a little late into my twilight years of 13, but it's but I remember hearing this and fucking, I think it was first without doubt Building. Building was like my song of self-pity. Like, yeah, I'm a fuck up. I'm a failure. Really, no one gives a shit about me. I fuck everything up. Just don't talk to me. And that's like the most emo goddamn song on the album.
I'm gonna give a quick look over. Oh yeah, just looking at 2 lines. I'm like, yeah, never.
Yeah. I can't get what I want. I'm a failure.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, dude, I fucking get it, dude. I fucking been there.
Yeah. It's interesting because that's one of the songs where like the bright guitars really stood out to me.
The main hook uses harmonics. Very
yeah. So it's interesting to have these like, I'm a fuck up, I'm a failure, but like the guitar.
It's so poppy and happy. It's like sappy. It's not really happy. And also about the guitar playing. So all of them sound very, like you're saying, bright, very chorusy. Clearly a lot of chorus on them. And they're amazing, intricate, complex guitar lines that are fucking buried. They're just buried behind the bass and Ian. Mm-hmm. And it's like, there's a couple outtakes or demos rather at the end of the reissue. And you could hear the guitars way louder in those versions. So it's not like those are better, but at least like, oh shit, they're playing a bunch of really complicated shit.
Yeah.
Two guitars doing like interplay. It's almost proggy.
Yeah. Definitely did not feel like a punk band where it was just, we want to start a band and no one can really play, which also I feel like is I don't know where that comes from, because like very rarely do I listen to a punk band and I'm like, these guys can't play.
Well, like you're listening to the good ones, Alex. You're listening to the good. Trust me, there's a lot of bad ones. There's a lot of bad ones.
The cream rises to the top. Yeah.
So, okay, you're right. It is bizarre how many hardcore punk drummers are amazing drummers.
Like really
it's
talented.
Mind blowing, because I mean, Jeff Nelson from Minor Threat alone. It's like, oh God, did he ever get tired? And the same with this band. Like the same with the Faith was super fast as well.
Ivor Hansen.
Ivor Hansen. Yep. On the 20 years of Dischord box set, which is terrifying to me that it's already going to be 20 years old. Oh my God. Because they've been around for like 40 years now, right?
Oh yeah.
So I got that when it was 20. Fuck. And in there it has like a bunch of, brief biographies of each band and stuff. It was like an overview. And in both bands that Ivor Hansen was in, obviously the Faith and Embrace, the photos that they used, he was cropped out. So they added like a little bubble with his photo, like it's attached at the very end. It looks like on both bands, like,
that's great.
Yeah. So it's like the same awkward photo of him on the drums. Good drummer, good fucking drummer.
Yeah. Especially I like his playing on Past. That is.
Oh yeah.
You know what?
Best fucking bass lines. Put that bitch on.
Yeah. It's a short episode. Let's give the people a little taste.
I was always floored by the bass lines in this song. Kind of took over.
Yeah.
It's like those are two guitars though, and you can't tell what the fuck they're doing. They're doing awesome shit.
Yeah,
it's a shame.
Again, to reference a Minnesota punk band, kind of reminiscent of Husker Du. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot Husker Du. Where the guitars are really just like bleeding into each other.
They're almost like turning into one guitar, which is like when you're doing as much interesting stuff that they're doing, you don't want that. You want them fucking panned to like the extremes. You want to hear each one.
Maybe with some lossless audio on Apple Music.
Ooh, it's out now, people. That'll make up for all the other bullshit about Apple Music for sure. But what else do I mean, I love pretty much every song. I only No More Pain, I only don't like it because it's paced right. It's sequenced right after Do Not Consider Yourself Free, which is so pissed off and angry, and I love it. But No More Pain is another super, super edgy song. Like, and it's those back to back kind of feels like one big song. And Can't Forgive, which I don't know what about it. It almost feels like it has a potential to be like an 80s one hit wonder. Like if like a shitty band like Outfield decided to play that, I feel like that could be accessible enough for 80s mainstream bullshit.
I kind of felt like what the hell? I felt like Spoke was like, it felt like there were some goth elements there, and that's where I was like, oh, I could imagine like a pop 80s band taking it and turning it into
it's very clear how these guys, for at least their style of writing, was influential, but almost like listening to it, you almost like how the fuck, like it doesn't sound like it, but you could see how one can draw the line from dot A to dot B. It's almost a stretch. It's like I get how it influenced it, but it could have gone any other direction.
Yeah, this is a very, very early on,
extremely embryonic. Like even with it having the word emo and the fucking subgenre. If you compare an emo band, it's nothing like.
No, I don't think like modern emo fans would like these these older. Your Sunny Day Real Estates.
This is dirty. This is raw as fuck. Ian sings like Ian.
Yeah,
like he is not a singer, dude. I love his voice, but he's not like a singer, man. The dude doesn't put spaces in words, but it still comes across as very moving. He's the most sincere. He has like the most sincere fucking voice ever, man. He's the most honest sounding guy.
You can feel the emotion.
Oh,
in
can
it.
you ever? But fuck, that was an accident. But for sure, the production I think is just doing a huge disservice to these. Goddamn, there's no punch to the songs. There's no punch at all.
Yeah. I mean, for a punk album,
Yeah.
it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
But yes, it could have, maybe highlighted certain things here and there more than others. But,
It's a real blessing that the bass is as good as it is. It's wild, dude. It's doing all kinds of fucking Descendants type shit.
yeah, very rarely is the bass like brought to the forefront.
Yeah.
And in these,
Speaking of Descendancy, Said Gun. That's
Said
damn near
Gun.
pop punk.
I like that song. That was one of the songs where I'm like, this feels timely, where it's just calling out these organizations is driven by hate, and I'm like, that could be a protest anthem these days.
Mensa, I know, dude. It's
Mensa.
a problem.
Fucking
Those fucking big brain bitches.
fucking mothers against drunk drivers. Get the
Get the fuck out.
But I did enjoy Said Gun. Money's
the fucking best.
Yeah.
Money's the best.
It makes me think about all those assholes posting about how they've made money in the stocks recently. I'm like,
The stocks. That's how you know
The
someone
stocks.
that doesn't actually know what stocks are.
the stocks. If it's that easy, everyone would be fucking doing it.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's got to be really on it. It's hard.
Yeah, I think those people got lucky, or they're getting fucked, and so they want to put this persona, much like they're talking about in the song, and why I'm talking this persona in front that I'm.
Well, the thing with what I know about stocks, it's like it's just as much of a gamble as gambling. It's like gambling. You got to know how to play the game. You got to know what you're doing. You can't just go in there and like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy this for this.
Fucking $100 on black. Like that's what. Well, I feel like people who post fuck it, fuck their money.
I don't give a fuck about your money because it means too much to you. Or it means so much to you. It's also what I say a lot. Like, I don't need money, dude. You gotta find what makes you happy, which is what you have to say when you have no money. I have no option than to be optimistic. I need fucking money, dude. Like now.
You have to buy into that thought process.
Oh god! But that was the first song I ever heard from Embrace. It was on that box set. That's how I got introduced to a lot of Dischord bands.
Seems. I'm assuming because there's an alternate take of it that was their
one hit
as big as you can get for
15 shows, dude. And also to go back to that weird thing where you can play so little, do so little, exist for so little, and then you still make a splash. One other example I think of from the hardcore scene, and obviously they're not important now, but at the time it was a band called Negative Effects. They're from Boston. Don't say it.
Fuck Boston.
You said it anyway.
I'm saying fuck Boston. I'm saying Husker Du. I'm saying Danzig because it feels good and it's pissing people off.
God, I'm gonna shoot myself on camera, and you'll all know why. You'll all understand. So it was a band called Negative Effects. They're part of the Boston Crew, which was a bunch of. They were all straight edge, but they were dicks about it. They would fight about it. And Negative Effects was the most popular band. They played, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 4 shows.
Yeah,
4 shows, and everyone in the crowd knew all the words to their songs.
Holy shit!
It was like, how do you do? Like, what the fuck did you do to them? Like, did you drug them? What the? I don't even get it.
How do people feel this passionate about?
And they're a good band, but it's like, all right. I don't know. I still don't know the lyrics, and I've heard the record a million times, so that's fucking impressive. But it's that thing where it's like, if you hit it the right time, you struck a chord, and people, they're gonna fucking praise. Plus, at this time, Ian was like a local celebrity in the punk scene. Like, you're in Minor Threat, then people love you.
It's like him and Bad Brains. They run
the town.
Yeah,
dude.
and what I know nothing about go-go funk bands. But
same.
Yeah, also Those were the 3 like DC things: go-go funk, Ian, and Bad Brains. That's all you need.
To this day, I still think of DC. Whenever I think DC, I think Dischord. I can't separate the two.
Oh yeah, Of course.
DC Hardcore is my favorite scene in all of punk. A lot of good bands came out of there. Scream came out of there. Yeah, they were the Dischord's first full-length record.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've never given Scream a proper listen.
Their first albums, Still Screaming. It's fucking really cool. There's some really good shit. Like, again, another band these guys are clearly like amazing musicians. But I think even at the time, Scream was considered by everyone in the scene like, oh, these guys are good. These guys know what they're doing. They're not. Yeah,
they're gonna be something, or someone in there is going to be something.
That was, I think, it was before Dave Grohl. Yeah, he joined like after. I don't know which album he joined, but it was not in the first album for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's a talented bunch of dudes, and clearly they just missed the mark of it like a little bit. They had the guy, but they had him a little too soon.
So close.
Yeah,
it's the Palm Pilot to the iPhone.
Yeah. Oh, it's a shame. It was good for what it was.
Yes.
The BlackBerry, great for what it was. In terms of keys, forget about it.
Too early. Execution wasn't right.
It's fucking sad. They were Laserdisc. They were Laserdisc.
Oh yeah.
Some shit.
Yeah.
What else? So I really love this album. You're a little bit more lukewarm on it, but this one was like, it was on rotation. As a teenager, my brother was like obsessed with it as well. My other brother, my fucking crazy nutty brother, he was all obsessed with it. Like everyone who heard this, like, fuck yeah, dude, embrace.
I did listen to the album more than my required listening to, just in case I had like an aha moment.
God damn it!
I think it's
nah, dude.
Nah. I think it's like, if you're like a Dischord fan or anything Ian does, it's very cool. But yeah, I don't know if I would like, if I was talking to someone, I'd be like, oh, did you know there was like this?
I fucking
you do it.
I do it already too much.
Yeah.
Apparently, I should fucking not do that. Goddamn. I think it's very good.
No, I get it. I get why people like it. If this didn't strike a chord with me.
You fucking Dischord looking bitch. Fucking, but like, okay, so one thing, it does more stuff too. So it has all the really cool guitar lines, pretty like almost just licks more than riffs, just like there's a lot of lead stuff. And, like I keep saying, guitar interplay, they're doing different stuff with each other. But on Dance of Days, which it's a wonderful, lovely song, that chorus, it's a pretty kind of harmonized group sung chorus. And then right after the chorus, all kinds of fucking backwards guitar, psychedelic shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
So there's still like there's still stuff that punk bands never did here.
No, yeah.
Still some pretty advanced stuff.
They were not doing anything by the numbers sound wise.
Yeah. I mean, also at this point, Ian was pretty bitter about punk and hardcore. And I think it was like, he believes it died in 83, even though there's like a cool 3 years left of bands putting out pretty good records or really good records.
And there was some sort of revolution in the summer.
There was a revolution. I believe it was in Cuba. But yeah, that's around the same time period, Rites of Spring, and that gave birth to fucking, Guy Picciotto and Brendan Kennedy. And then what do you know? Ian Mackaye, and bam, and then we get Fugazi. And this was released 87. And I believe
a year after they broke up.
Yeah.
Right? Oh.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, 87, which is also, I believe, the same year as Fugazi's first record, unless it was 88. It might have been 88. No, I think it was 88.
I hope
self-titled Fugazi.
I hope someone gets on you and they're like, it's pronounced Fugazi.
Yeah, you're a Fugazi. You're a I'm gonna say it. No, I'm not gonna say it. Fugagit. There, I said it.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Repeater was released 1990, but I'm assuming they had like
an EP. The EPs. The 13 songs is made up of the self-titled EP and Margin Walker. I got it right here.
Good. 88.
Yeah, 88. Yeah, I had a feeling. Where am I at? But yeah, there's not much more to say. It's paced it's paced well. I mean, all this, there's no really bad songs on here. It's short as fuck. It's very consistent. And the only problem I have with the pacing of it is that last song, I think, is pretty fucking weak closer. It's not a bad song, but it's one of my less favorite songs. And it's very short. It's very, happy-ish and kind of like, it's just ended with a rocker when it should have fucking ended with the end of a year, which is the slowest song, the moodiest song, and I do mean moody in like an indie kind of way. It's not like edgy moody. It's not really like dark. Nothing on here is dark except for the lyrics. But I think that should have for sure been the closer.
Also, it's already like kind of on. It has end in the title. I know, like last song was
like the little on the nose.
But this I feel like this would have been just as cheeky. But
yeah. Just it feels like it almost was, and at the very last minute, the last song. I have no idea if that's true. Probably hasn't, just made it up. But yeah, I dig the album a lot. If you like Ian's stuff at all, this is a fucking must.
Yeah,
If you like any Fugazi, I think you should check this out just for like the sake of where it came from. That whole summer is what birthed Fugazi, pretty much. Like, at least like when he started in that scene.
Let him stretch his legs a little creatively. I don't want to say find his voice because his voice
would say this day one, last week, whatever.
Less screamy.
It's still screamy, but it's like he's singing here.
Mm-hmm.
He's singing here, and there's some moments where, like in If I Never Thought About It, he sounds just desperate, and it's like, oh, this poor guy. I'm sorry, buddy. I know it doesn't work out all the time. I'm sorry, God. Yeah, it sounds like he's on the border, like on the verge of tears in that song.
Well, when you look like a Muppet.
He does have some big ears, but he's not the worst looking guy. A little goofy, for sure. A little goofy. He's no Henry Rollins, I'll tell you that. Right now.
Good.
But yeah, for sure. Any fans of Ian? Nah, I think that's about it.
Yeah.
So I believe the way they broke up. I think it was just what I read was like there was the Faith broke up for a reason. And then they just reformed with the singer's older brother. So it's like it's the same fucking situation. Yeah. So plus
those feelings didn't go anywhere.
Exactly. Yeah. Except maybe the song is where they're so fucking upset. But from the little I know about Ian at the time, I think he was a little bit of like a little bit of a control guy. I think he was one of the, obviously the main songwriter.
You mean the guy who runs his own label?
He's a successful man. Sometimes you got to fucking break a couple eggs or crack a couple eggs, I think is the phrase.
Yes.
He looks like an egg. That's what he looks like. He looks like an egg.
Yes.
There we go. But yeah, so yeah, plus the band already conflicting with each other and then him, being probably like, I'm sure it was just a fucking time bomb.
Yeah. This punk game, not meant to last long.
Can't. Circle Jerks literally wrote the song Live Fast, Die Young.
Yep.
And then they kept playing shows until like last month. Like they're still fucking together. Die already, dude. Holy shit, Keith Morris. How old are you?
Or like we talked about on Crass, like holy shit.
They're like fucking 80, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Especially Crass. Holy shit.
But at least they had the fucking goddamn dignity to put a pin in it, or pull a plug on it. Yeah. I thought they're not great though, but not geriatric Crass. I don't think I want.
No one wants that.
No.
I don't think.
It makes me laugh when I see just because youthful genres they age well. I think the music ages well for what it is. The people who like it don't age well. Like even stuff that's pretty timeless, like Neil Young. Dude, I think it was a Christmas party years ago. And my grandma's a total bitch, man. Holy shit. And God bless her. She just says shit. And, I just say shit too. So I have to kind of show some love. We were at my uncle's and they're all boomers. They're all dad rock. They're all fucking put on America, the band, and leave it. All right.
Man. Yeah.
So there's always some old guy concert. And I don't mean from 1972. I mean from 2002 of the band from 1972. So he had Neil Young on. All right. Love Neil Young. That motherfucker does not look good these days playing his Crazy Horse songs with a full on noisy ass.
No.
Yeah. Like his noisy distortion, which is already really fucking noisy as an 80-year-old, his fucking comb over flying in the wind, like sweaty with like a half button shirt. It's just like, oh God. So my grandma
fucking rocking in the free world.
The bitch that my grandma is, she's like, look at this idiot. Look at it. Like, you're an old man. What are you doing? I'm like, I know, I agree. Fuck. And my uncle got really hurt by it. He was like, hey man, that's my hero, man. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man.
You should show your grandma pictures of Robert Smith now.
Oh my god.
Now.
It's a fucking nightmare. He's the scariest looking guy I've ever seen. You ever see the Cure live?
Yeah, I was with you.
You're with me.
I
You
was
were
with
there,
you, yeah.
dude. We were so fucking lucky that we were past nosebleeds. We were on the lawn of the corresponding property.
The Hollywood Bowl, too big. Too big.
Goddamn big. But God bless whoever got us the tickets there, because we didn't have to see us on the monitor. We couldn't even tell how old he looked. Like, that's how far we were.
Sounded great. And I started listening to more Cure music after that. So
they sounded really good.
They sounded amazing.
It was really fucking impressive. Yeah. So something's working out. I mean, like, they never stopped though. Like, I think it's got to be some kind of correlation. Like, the people who break up and they reunite, they usually a lot of roughness there, but the ones who keep it going. An
object in motion stays in motion, I guess.
Yeah. Although I did hear a story once of King Buzzo saying that he saw the Rolling Stones as old men once, and it was like a fucking wall noise in not a good way.
I believe it.
Yeah.
How can it?
Just fucking. I was like, you guys are really old. We're gonna need a lot more reverb. Just should put on everything.
Yeah.
Reverb on everything.
I've seen Sabbath 1.5 times because the second time was so bad I didn't care, and I almost wonder if the first time was even good or if I was just like,
oh yeah, like the googly eyes about it.
So yeah, just so like excited about it the first time. I had the rose-colored glasses.
Yeah,
but yeah,
that's how I was with when I first saw Danzig. I was 13. I was like obsessed with Samhain and Danzig, Misfits also, but yeah. It was the Blackest of the Black tour. I'll never forget, because it was like nothing but extreme metal bands on that bill. It was fucking Behemoth and like Trivium and all kinds of other bands that I would never listen to. Although I'll probably give Behemoth a shot now.
That was pretty fucking rad. Yeah, I don't think you'd like Trivium, but
yeah, but Behemoth.
I got into Behemoth late in life.
Yeah, I can imagine myself, because even at the time where I was so off put by any kind of extreme metal, at the time I was like, there's parts of this that I'm actually enjoying. This is kind of crazy. So when he went out, I was like, yes, I can't believe it. He's still alive. But then years later, as like an adult, I saw him again because I got a free ticket. I was like, this isn't good at all. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, this poor guy. He's fucking dying up there.
Just call it a day.
Yeah. But how the fuck did we get to that?
Just, talking about concerts and...
Oh, yeah. But speaking of concerts, they're coming back slowly.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got a few tickets. I'm going to a baseball game this weekend. So.
Oh, shit. Hold it. Let's be honest. You enjoy baseball?
I like going to a game. I will not watch it on TV regularly. I watch the postseason, and I will go to a game if someone invites me.
So you don't hate it?
I don't hate it. I like the atmosphere at a baseball park. There's just something. Some 80-year-old man in me really likes.
80-year-old man or 8-year-old boy?
Either way. It might be like the 8-year-old boy too. This going to those Dodger games in the 90s. Mm-hmm. I don't think they were any good, but like I could.
No way.
But for some reason, I could like list off like a few members. Like fucking. I remember like Gary Sheffield would like get into fights a few times.
It's always a delight.
They had a Japanese pitcher named Hideo Nomo who was like supposed to be a phenom, and maybe he was, but I remember going to games and people being disappointed a few times. And
fuck, man. I've been to 2 baseball games in my entire life. One as a kid where I remember nothing, and I think Dodgers lost. I didn't care. I didn't even like it. Have you met me, Dad? I play music. Like, I don't fucking know what that is. They're they're using a stick.
See, because my mom would take us to like the 4th of July games too. So even if we didn't want to go to the game, you could show up late and the fireworks are just fucking.
That's pretty rad.
I don't know it's probably still dope, but you got to go on the theme nights.
Yeah.
Or like they have like a all you can eat section, which is all the fucking fat people go, and it's not all you can eat. It's until they run out of fucking food.
To be fair, I think that's the policy on every buffet. Just most of them don't run out of food.
No, the fucking all you can eat baseball tickets fucking run out of food. It's kind of gross the way people act. I'm not surprised, but it's gross.
Oh Jesus! Last time I went to baseball, it was fucking long time ago, early 20s, late teens, and I went with a friend of mine, and she was a huge baseball fan, which is already odd. Like when a girl is like into baseball.
For some reason, I feel like it's the most girl-friendly sport. Like,
how though? It's also boring.
I don't know, but like odds, and I have nothing to back this up. This is like my gut feeling. I feel like if you're talking to a girl, baseball is the safest bet. If she's into a sport or even like a little bit, it's most likely going to be baseball.
And if she's into basketball, she likes black guys. But if you're black guy, you don't got nothing to worry about. But if you look like us, got something to worry about.
I love basketball more. That's my jam.
That's true. Yeah. Honestly, basketball is the funnest one to watch. As a guy who hates sports, has no stake in anything, has no desire to be there.
It's fucking high scoring. There's slam dunks.
Dude, dunks.
It's just running up and down the court. Yeah. Like, what's not to like about it?
You heard it, folks. That is the ultimate sales pitch.
If I ran shit, I would fuck reinforcing those the backboards. I want those shits breaking regularly.
I've also seen the cable guy, Alex, and I agree that every single backboard should be.
My love of basketball is informed by NBA Jam. I thought that's what real basketball
I've not seen one man go set ablaze yet. It's a little disappointing.
Yeah, not physically, but like I've seen it, you know.
You've seen like the Super Saiyan aura?
Yeah. You know, like a Steph Curry or a Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
We'll get.
They fucking activated that Kaioken shit as soon as they fucking dunked.
Boom. Yeah. Yeah. Can't miss.
God damn it. The last game I went to, she was, like I said, she was super into baseball, but we're in LA, obviously heavy Dodgers fans. And let's just say the Dodgers fans over here, they're a little heavy.
Oh yeah.
They come packing, dude. They come packing. And she didn't like the Dodgers. She was a Giants fan.
Whoa.
So they came to LA. And she's up there with her fucking Giants gear, and she's like talking mad shit to like casual people in line. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That'll legitimately get you killed.
Literally killed.
Because people are killed. Fucking animals.
Insane. She's a fucking animal too. I don't talk to her anymore. She's fucking dangerous, dude. She scared me.
Holy shit. Yeah, I have like a shame about liking the Dodgers due to all
the stereotypes.
Yeah.
LA for life, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna be wearing
my second Cholo accent of the day.
Real high socks when I go.
Super high, dude. As long as you wear your size t-shirt, you'll be fine.
Yeah. If someone tries to sock check me, I'm gonna be ready to go.
Ever have a man step on your sneakers on purpose? Fucking.
These shits are new. Don't fuck with my Ultra Boost.
I think that happened to me once, like middle school, where everyone fought, and I was like, "Dude, do you think I like my shoes?"
I know. I never got it. I never fucking got it. Like, you're walking on dirt in the ground. Why would you care that much?
Yeah, and also, we've left Embrace a long time ago, but it was around the same time period. Fucking.
What else are we going to fill this up with?
We're fine, but like we can end it now. But fucking middle school is like when I was hearing this, and that was like middle school is. I recently heard a podcast where they called middle school gem pop. I'm like, fuck, that is exactly what it is.
Oh yeah,
dude, middle school is straight up a prison yard. It's dude, anything goes. You could say whatever you like. Everybody said the worst shit. Like, holy fuck,
dude. Yeah, I went to middle school in like technically Montebello, and it was fucking wild.
I went right in the hood, dude. Yeah. I was in the hood, and
mine was probably tame. A lot. Yeah,
I know which one you're talking about. I believe, or at least in the general area.
It wasn't like off the 60 where that park is.
Does it start with a B?
I don't know. It's off of Garfield, I think.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't even remember what fucking middle school. I don't even know the name.
It might just be Montebello Middle School. Because I almost went there. My mom tried to get me to go there because the one that I was supposed to go to, she said, it's way too dangerous. And my brothers went there and they had a rough go of it.
Ooh.
They were fucking they were picked on a lot. So she's like, no, not going there. And I said, nah, man. Fuck that. I'm going to that. All my boys, put me in, dude. I can do it. All my boys are there. I'm not missing that.
What do you mean Robert got picked on? I would have never thought.
He's such a sweet boy. He's such a sweet man. And I was aggressive. I would fight a lot. Yeah. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna, dude, put me there. Put me there.
You deserve it.
Dude. And so I bullied my mom into making me go. Hey, I kicked it off. I came in hot, dude. I'm going to start bullying my mom. You guys don't have a fucking chance.
To go to the bully school.
Exactly. So I go to the bully school and it was gnarly. My first year, I had many fights. Many fights. I fought at one point. I fought multiple people at once, and I was like, it was like a fucking. And so that was my most violent year, I think. And then the next year, I was a little bit less so, but I was still, a couple fights every now and then. And then 8th grade, the year of embrace. 8th grade was finally where Mike went too far. Too far. I told this story before in our. I think it was our Who's Could Do episode, maybe.
That's right.
The aftermath. But that was the year where I got my face torn open and it was blood everywhere and I had to go to the hospital.
Damn.
That was that year. And that was in middle school. And that was the year of embrace.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate that fighting has such that fighting's not like the movies. Like you can't just get into a scrap and call it that.
Sometimes there's a part 2.
Yeah.
There's a fucking to be continued on that shit.
Yeah, there's lots of repercussions.
It's gnarly. But fucking teaches you, dude. I learned so much from all that, dude. You fucking it teaches you what the world is like. Nah, dude, you fucking you talk like a man. You get treated like a man. Like you fucking talk some shit. You're all right. Someone's gonna call you on it at some point. Fucking watch yourself. Holy shit. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
But you raise your kids the way you want to raise your kids. Send them to Montebello. Fucking, I don't care.
Never been in a fight.
Oh, I don't recommend. Recommend it. Yeah. Although I do recommend fight training because that teaches you a lot of discipline and a lot of
dabbled a little bit in kickboxing, and it's great.
Learning any kind of self defense is just fucking so important. Jiu-jitsu was like I've not taken jiu-jitsu, but I've taken Krav Maga, and they also taught a lot of jiu-jitsu there as well, so I know the basics. But like that kind of stuff, like a lot of the holds, a lot of the chokes, and whatever, that stuff is like that not only will not land you in jail for like beating someone to death, but it's also super safe. Like if they don't know how to counter that, then you'll just choke them out and say situation resolved, get out of there.
I know, nice sleeper hold. Just knock him out.
Just get in there, finish it real quick. He's not gonna die. He's not gonna hit his head on the fucking car. He's fine.
Just gonna knock him out.
Get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Relieve the situation and get out. It's like just having that knowledge that you can do that it puts your fucking mind at ease. Like, all right, it also makes you oddly enough, when I started learning to fight is when I stopped wanting to fight.
You don't have the energy. It's exhausting.
Also shows you that there's out there people who can whoop your fucking ass because you're gonna get your ass kicked and that stuff. And good, you fucking
you deserve it, Mike.
I do deserve it. Not anymore though, because I haven't hit somebody in a long time. It's a thing of the past at this point.
You think if I chucked my water bottle,
you'll make it in the trash can,
or would I screw?
I hope do it, and I hope you screw everything up.
That's where we're at. That'd be very funny. Podcast.
Yeah. Kobe. Oh, shit, you did it.
Made it.
Holy fuck. I wasn't expecting you to make it.
Boom.
Right. I tell you right now, I would not have made that. I would have gotten mad and punched it.
I was like, I might hit the camera.
That would have been
do it. Yeah.
Way better. That would have been way better. We might as well wrap it up.
Yeah, that's
we're just talking shit at this point. Yeah, but we did our job, goddammit. We discussed the fucking album in detail. It's a good fucking album. Listen to it if you want. And now we're just gonna fucking close it out. We got a lot of homework for our next episode. We're banking this one. It'll be out at some point.
Yeah. Not the next one that you guys are listening to. The next one we're recording.
Yeah. You'll have already heard it by the time it'll already be out. But it's a lot of work. But
I guess we could just fucking talk.
Oh yeah, DMX.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think this is a game? I don't want to like waste all my
Well, yeah, you don't want to waste your
all my
quotes.
material, but yeah, I'm 3 albums in, and
Oh boy. Can't wait. But yeah, so thank you all so much for listening and watching. If you want to help us out, subscribe, hit all the dumb fucking buttons. If you want, you don't have to do shit. All right, you're an individual. We'll eat on our own. You do what your heart says. Follow me on Instagram at PanderMonkey for clips of this show, clips of Twitch channel that I do, and clips of me playing music. Recording EP should be out by this year, and I'm excited for that. Got my first vocal track session in like a couple weeks, and it will be very cool. But you can also follow Alex
at Mother Puncture if you just want pictures of vinyls.
Hell
That's
yeah,
what I do.
I like the uniformity of it that you post.
I try to like, post like all the same artists in order.
Yeah, plus like just like the way it's shot, it's good aesthetic. Aesthetically pleasing, yeah.
Thank you, because I don't really fancy myself a photographer. So thank you.
I always appreciate a nice pattern, a nice consistency, stuff like that. Also, patreon.com/everyalbumever if you want to help support us, become a patronizer of the pod. You get bonus episodes, early access to certain episodes, and of course you get to jump the line for tier 2 patrons if you need to hear us talk about a specific band/artist. And that is about it.
Yeah, hopefully this July this comes out. Yeah, hopefully I'm told our t-shirt design will arrive in June.
Ooh, new t-shirt design. Oh boy, that's exciting. I'm excited.
I'm told it will be done sometime in June. Yeah. So hopefully it's out.
Hopefully it's out at this time.
Yeah.
We already have merch, but that's like, it's not even related to the pod. It's just beautiful artwork that my brother did for my first record. But this is finally official.
Yes.
EAE merch.
We paid someone to make a t-shirt design.
Exactly. Yeah. That's beautiful capitalism at work. Hell yeah.
Also, this kind of respecting your friends and respecting what they do for a living.
Never ask your friends to do what they do for a living for free, or you're a piece of shit. Yeah, it's just plain simple.
And they probably like you, and they might give you a discount. But if they don't, just
don't even ask. Just hey, we all need to make a living.
Yes,
all gonna get ours. Imagine if your friend was a plumber. Like, hey, can you like fix my shitter? Like, just because I'm your boy. What kind of an ask is that? You wouldn't do that to your plumber friend. Don't do it to your artist friends.
That's true. True.
But let's finally close it out. I suppose I'll take the burden, Alex.
Oh, is this a burden for you?
I'm doing you a real favor here. You know that?
Yeah.
This is an easy one, baby. This is an easy one.
What are you doing?
Because I don't give a fuck about your money, Alex.
Oh, you're doing it.
Oh, we're doing money.
You went the most obvious choice.
It's a great song. I think it hooked me in first time hearing it. It should hook you all as well, I hope. So thank you all so much for listening and watching. See ya.